I'm scared that David doesn't have an internal motivation.
At this point, Robin comes over and brings a whole smorgasbord of food and drinks just for David. It's typical fast food fare, and it's just the insane portioning that earns it a spot on this list.
Food is more than just a pleasure. It's my reason for existing. I can't wait for the first bite of something that will make me forget about all the misery of my life.
How many eggs is too many eggs? Trick question. There's no such thing.
Look at this shit.
Dolly. While cooking breakfast for
now,
her
y'all know that don't make no
friend,
motherfucking
Dolly
sense.
uses 15 eggs just for the two of them.
15 eggs. Look at her. Bitch. She walking around with the grocery store with a fucking oxygen tank. Now, come on,
My
man.
mom tries to make me get more fruits and vegetables.
Her mama trying to make her eat vegetables. Ain't that tell you something right there, bitch? That she give a fuck.
Her mother is clearly dismayed at the
This
food
is a
she's
damn
buying.
shame right here, y'all. Look at her.
Addiction is sad.
It's sad. You the one bought the shit, bitch. She bought this shit. Now look at her. Big and rolled up. It be like she pregnant. Both of them pregnant. Big back ass. Can't even get in a car. Look at her.
If I know that I am killing myself with food and
Lord,
I know that
look at this
it's
shit,
addiction.
man.
My worst fear
I'm sick of
is
y'all
that I
ass.
die and my daughter lives
Y'all
on.
don't make no sense.
What life
And so many people have died from this damn shit. So many people died from 600-pound life. Oh, about 20 people. Y'all don't give a fuck about y'all. Like gonna eat yourself to death.
Is admitting that you have a problem.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mom.
Lord, look at this.
For breakfast, darling?
How she skinny and he fat in her hip? He got the fucking juice sitting on his stomach as a fucking table. Lord.
Every morning, Tammy makes Ryan breakfast, and this morning, Ryan wants a
Tammy is an enabler. She killing him. She the one fixing the food.
Yeah.
If these fat motherfuckers could find somebody, I know you motherfuckers
reason
can.
this clip is on the list isn't because
Look
of
at
the
this.
food itself, but rather
Look,
the
look.
way Ryan describes the process of eating.
When I eat, I never want to stop, and I never feel like I have to. Because I've never really felt like I was full. By the time that I finish the meal that I'm eating, I'm already thinking about the next meal. Like when I'm eating breakfast, I ask my mom what we're having for lunch.
Later on, Tammy brings home some takeout, and you can see just how much Ryan eats compared to the rest of the family.
But it still does depress me at times. It's a fact.
FlexFoam is a pad designed to give you up to 0 leaks and 0 feet.
That don't make no sense.
Always FlexFoam.
Listen, your deodorant just has to work. I use Secret, aluminum free. Just swipe and...
The fact that I'm 31 and living with my mom. So I just eat to forget about it and not think about it. But that's what's killing me.
By my count, he's got 3 trays of lasagna and a seemingly endless supply of sauces and or soups, while Tammy and Leroy only have a single container apiece.
Coming out of the basement is probably the hardest thing I do all day, so I usually only go up once. And then when I go back down, that's it for the day.
After leaving his parents' basement and heading upstairs, Mike begins his day by ordering breakfast. Like a lot of breakfast.
What can I do for you? I got a pretty big order, so the first one I'm gonna get the lumberjack slam pack. One of those ultimate omelets. Order the cinnamon roll pancakes. Delivery anything else? The double moons over my handy sandwich, and then to drink I want 2 chocolate milks.
If that sounds like a huge order, that's because it is. Take a look at all of it laid out on the counter.
Yeah. Chinese tonight.
His mother and father bring him back some Chinese food for dinner at the end of the day. As you'd expect from a man that can eat that much breakfast, he has a little bit more for dinner than his parents do.
When it comes to food, it's my comfort and my addiction.
Most of the entries on this list are about the quality of food being eaten rather than the food itself. Bianca throws a wrench into that with her dinner plans. But let's start with breakfast.
Baby, there's some more pancakes left.
No, hell no, ain't no more. You ain't getting no more. You slow down.
Slow down.
Yeah.
For what?
Bianca lives with her boyfriend Ramonte, and the two had weight loss surgery a few years ago. Ramonte was able to keep his weight off. As you can see, it's normal enough breakfast, but that won't be the case for dinner.
Butter bread.
Ramonte is back on the stove making, well, I don't even know what you would call this. He starts by removing garlic bread from the oven and putting it at the bottom of the plate and pouring some spaghetti on top.
I'm going to hot sauce soup.
No, I don't want no hot sauce, I want ranch.
Apparently that's dinner. She seems to like it though, as they have 2 very full plates, while her 2 children eat considerably less.
There isn't a moment where I'm not craving something to eat. No matter what I'm facing, food will make it better.
Nathan begins every day by making breakfast, and you can see that he's loaded up.
When I'm eating, it's euphoric. It's like this feeling of relief from whatever negative emotion I have going on at that time. And so even though a meal like this will make me really full, I'll keep eating and eating.
The former theater teacher makes 2 whopping plates loaded with sausage, biscuits, eggs, and bacon.
Hey,
Hey,
thank you for picking up the food.
welcome.
His wife Amber brings home
Look at her.
for dinner, which isn't bad on its own, but
Jesus.
she does talk about how much his eating habits disgust her.
He would eat his food. He would eat an appetizer. We would have a dessert. He would eat my leftovers, and it would make me just absolutely just disgusted. When Nathan decided he didn't want to try and lose weight anymore, I told him I was disgusted with what he was doing, and I basically told him he was an embarrassment.
Listening to how he normally eats is easily enough to justify a spot on this list. Well, that's all we have for this time.